And if you're very nice, I'll give you my Super Bowl prediction, which is important. I've never done one of those before. Fulton County DA's office moves to quash Fani Willis top prosecutor subpoenas ahead of the hearing. Now, this is what's weird about a lot of this stuff. The Fulton County District Attorney's Office asked a Georgia judge Wednesday to quash subpoenas of top prosecutors, former President Trump's 2020 election interference case that would require them to testify at a hearing next week over whether they should be booted from the case. So that's what the hearing's about. Are they going to be booted? Now, they have people they've subpoenaed, not just Fani Willis and Nathan Wade, but a ton of others at their office. After accusing Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade of having romantic ties, one of Trump's co-defendants in Georgia subpoenaed the duo along with more than half a dozen, so let's say 6 of their colleagues for a hearing scheduled for the 15th. So Fani Willis subpoenas 18 of Trump's co-defendants, and then this Roman guy goes in, subpoenas Nathan Wade and Fani Willis and 6 people from her office, which I love. And by the way, given how bad Fani Willis is and mean, can you imagine how much dirt some of her ex-employees that got fired or left the office will have on her, including emails? I mean, just think about it. This is going to be a slam dunk. She's difficult to work with. Just think about how much dirt you have on some of your bosses at previous jobs. That's what they're going to have on Fani Willis. It ain't going to be pretty. Both Willis and Wade last week admitted to having a personal relationship, but the district attorney's office had described the calls to step aside baseless and said there's no need for the hearing. Now, this is the whole thing. You need the hearing to find out if you need a hearing. In a new 36-page motion Wednesday, the district 36 pages. The district attorney's office described the subpoenas as ill-conceived and based on reckless accusations, urging Judge Scott McAfee to block the attempt to compel Willis, Wade, and others to testify. So they're trying to block testimony. That's not going to look good. We might have to appeal to a different court, Scott McAfee, if you don't behave. The district attorney, because why would they allow Fani Willis to have her 18 co-defendants be called up, the ones that she wanted, that were Trump's friends? They won't allow Roman to have his people called up, his 6 witnesses. They can't say, 6 is too many, when Fani Willis got 18. Georgia law, as well as authority from across the country, predictably frowns on a process that permits counsels for one litigant to compel the testimony of counsel and employees of the opposing party. And there's no justification to depart from the general principle here. Special Prosecutor Anna Green-Cross wrote on the state's behalf. The district attorney's office also accused defense counsel of attempting to disrupt and delay the prosecution. That's right, baby. We want a disruption and a delay in this thing going on forever. This is one area where Roman did better in not playing, doing a plea, than Sidney Powell and Jenna Ellis. Roman did not play. So now he gets to go in and play in this case a little more and cause trouble. Roman is the reason why he shook out the information that Fani Willis was having an affair. One little defendant. Be careful, Fani, who you mess with. Mike Roman, that's our hero. A Trump 2020 campaign staffer who is one of the former president's co-defendants in Georgia, first accused Willis of having romantic ties with Wade in court papers filed last month. Now, if you're Fani Willis right now, you're going, why did I subpoena Mike Roman on the Trump case? If only I did that, 16 instead of 17 people, I'd be free and in the clear. Why did I go after that guy? He's so obnoxious. Mike Roman, praying for you that you be multiplied and that one day you just make millions of dollars just for being a good guy. Okay, Roman, Trump, and more than a dozen others are charged in the case with racketeering over accusations they entered an unlawful conspiracy to overturn the 2020 election results in Georgia. We've already gone over all that. There's 91 charges. Roman's motion claims Willis and Wade's relationship renders the sweeping racketeering indictment against himself, Trump and 17 others, quote, fatally defective. Beyond Willis and Wade, Roman subpoenaed multiple investigatory staffers in the district attorney's office and other prosecutors involved in Trump's criminal case. Man, they can get a lot of stuff from them. There's some serious emails rolling around that could show corruption. They'd only need one email to find that just Fani Willis going, I'm going to make a lot of money off Trump. And that thing's gone. That thing's done. Wade's divorce lawyer was also sent a subpoena. Subpoena everyone. It's like the Oprah. You get a subpoena, and you get a subpoena, and you get a subpoena. Good man, Mike Roman. And Roman is additionally seeking personal and business bank records for both Wade and his law practice. Trump and a handful of other defendants joined the motion to boot Willis, while also drawing attention to other aspects of Willis's conduct they say is disqualifying. Our filing argues persuasively that, contrary to the DA's response, Georgia law authorizes and compels the disqualification of the DA and her extrajudicial prosecutorial comments in the violation of her special ethical responsibilities as a prosecutor, he said in the statement. I like it going a little longer, because if it stretches out a little longer, just a whole lot more dirt's going to come dumping in. If they get the subpoena on some of these employees of hers, they're going to get all their emails, banking records. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be good. They'll have pictures from her church picnic. How crooked is Fani? Well, what if I told you that there's a whole bunch of Republican ballots that accidentally marked a vote for Fani Willis with the same dot in the upper right-hand corner? Could be a coincidence.
You can see Republican is written there. Republican's written there. This is ballot 61. This is ballot number 2. And then each one of them even has this little dot in the Fani Willis.
Okay, and do you have more of those?
We have the entire batch. There's 62 images in here total, and I didn't even get a chance to go through all of them.
And the public's still just destroying Fani Willis in their testimony because she would not go after criminals. She goes after Trump, and she lets criminals go free to go wreak havoc on innocent people.
Fulton County has a case backlog of more than 20,000. 35% of inmates in Fulton County Jail are still unindicted by the DA, and 25 inmates died there in the last 2 years amid the Trump grand jury. Fani Willis isn't serving this community. She wasn't even before she became absorbed with her own legal problems. No one believes that now amid new lawsuits, congressional investigations, and subpoenas that she will start doing her job. The community deserves a prosecutor whose first priority is public safety and the rule of law, not helping Joe Biden win in 2024. For the good of this state, she must resign.
Here's a post from Trump on Truth Social, read by Harris Faulkner.
The former president posted this. Fani Willis and her lover perpetrated a conspiracy to make money, cheat, and interfere with the presidential election of 2024.
Well, at the very least, welcome to the circus, Fani Willis. You started it. You don't get to decide when it's over. The clowns do. And because my In Exile people are so nice, I'm going to let you guys watch me feed the newts. Come here, buddy. There you go. Yeah. You like that? Oh, and I almost forgot my Super Bowl prediction. You know, I'm tired of all the expert jocks all making their predictions all the time. Why not let an artist, an animator, make a football prediction for once? And so here's my exclusive Super Bowl prediction. I'm going to have to say the Bears beat the Red Sox by 12 points. That's the spread. I know I'm going out on a limb. This has been Doug in Exile. Subscribe.